So, yes, I'm Katherine Irvin, the creator of Shia and the Jetsons Community Preservation of the Promised Land. And I just wanted to show you my book that I wrote in 2014. Yes. So, let's read it. That's me, it's my book. Just wanted to show you that I wrote a book about me and my culture, my people, and everything, and and stuff. I'm in Hollywood. I live in this Hollywood homeless shelter here behind me. But how I got here was is really interesting. You already know. See, look at my videos. You already see my videos. Look at my other videos. Just look at my name, Katherine Irvin. Type in Katherine Irvin on YouTube, and you can see all of my videos of what happened to me. But I'm the creator of the Promised Land, and I just wanted to show you my book. Anyway, yeah. So, wonderful things are happening. Wonderful things are happening, and it's this is a film treatment book. This is a film treatment book. So it has a film treatment, and I have another film treatment that I did um, separate from this. So so the film treatment that I have is very interesting. I already sent it to my film. It's like film producers. They're like let me what do you call what do you cheerleaders for film producers and directors. They're promoters. They'll promote your book, your story, and stuff like that to film producers. But they do more. They help you with scripts and stuff like that. Like they do. Anyway, so I sent my film pitch deck to them, stage 32. I sent that to them 2 weeks ago. So they can have it on file and stuff about my script called the Cousins, and it's about my story, and my story is very interesting. It's like it's kind of like discovering the creator of the Promised Land uh, is being victimized by the evil government. It's kind of like a Cinderella story. It's really like a Cinderella story. And, it's a Cinderella story combined with oop, it's- combined with the story that's never been told about the Wicked Witch of the West. Her story has never been told, and other stories have never been told that should have been told, like the story of it should be a two-part film of Trading Places with Valentine. With Valentine, what happened when he went back to his home and found that his homelessness everywhere, because that's where he's from, and that's what he was in, not where he's from, but that's where he had been living in and been dealing with homelessness. And hmm, it's interesting because Trading Places has a lot to do with you know basically my cousin's been embezzling my father's inheritance for 40 years, tossing me into poverty and homelessness for about 40 years. For about 40 years, yes, how long it's been. And we didn't know it. Our my brothers and sisters didn't know it. But and it's been embezzled with the city. So the city is embezzling. If you didn't get a knock on your door, if you didn't get a knock on your door, if your great great grandparents didn't get a knock on the door about their inheritance, oh well, you're awarded your inheritance because your grandparents or your parents or your grandparents is deceased. So here it is, just like on the movie Harry Potter. Harry Potter, he got his inheritance. They knock on the door if you're the inheritance. If you're the heir, he was the heir of Slytherin. Well, anyway, I'm just saying, everybody's supposed to get a knock on the door by the city clerk's office. Oh, well, your parents is deceased. Here's your estate. Here's your assets. Here, it's yours. It's not ours. They don't do that to us. Well, they do that to some people, but they only come to the cousins. They go to your cousins because your cousins will take anything. They skim off the top of that, and they've been embezzling my estate for 40 years. But now my attorney is working out. He's working everything out where I'm gonna get my estate back. Yeah, so I'm just really happy and excited about that. So everything is working out smoothly, and I'll be getting my inheritance, and then that way, the promised land will will be created because that's what's happening. The city mayor are criminals, and that's a fact. Everybody's that's my color. You are indigenous to this land, and your parents, grandparents' inheritance is being embezzled by the city county clerk's office, and the judges, and the police department, and they're all living on our estate, forcing us to be on welfare and homelessness and apply for housing and fake welfare. Why are we applying for welfare? Why are we doing that when we already have an inheritance? That's over $137 million annually. That's how much mine is. My estate is over that $137 million annually for the rest of the building's life, because 640 acres is yours. Like I said, that's what's on my grandparents' deeds. 809 pages of deeds he has in the city commissioner, in the Oklahoma City Commissioner's office. And that's why I'm creating the promised land, because it's my estate, it's my land. Everywhere, everywhere. 640 acres is yours, Shugga. And if you don't like what I'm saying, please turn the channel. That's all you gotta do. Because those who were holding my estate is going to prison. Anyway, because like I said, I am the creator of the promised land, Shugga. I'm the creator of the promised land. And whoever is in my way you will be removed out of my way. Who's ever in my way would have to leave, and that's what's going on. So yeah, can't get in my way while I'm creating the promise, and you can't get in my way. You can get in other people's way, but you can't get in my way, because I am the creator of the promised land, and that's just what it is. I am the creator of Shia and the Jetsons Community Preservation of the Promised Land, and my book is on Amazon. You can get it anywhere, but I don't really want you to buy it. I don't want you to buy this book. Oh, that's what I wanted to tell you. Don't buy this book. No, this is not really for nobody to read. It's just for certain people. Like, this is a film treatment, so this is not really for people to just read. That's what I wanted to really say. That's what I really wanted to say. Don't buy this book. But I'm just saying, I wrote the book. Oh, here, I'll just show you what's inside of it. It's just different kind of, different kind of. Let me see. Can you see? Can you see? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Is that a? Is that? Oh, is that? Oh, yeah. Because just where's that? Just where's that? And so I just want you. Let me see. Oh, but that's okay, because we've been walking in and out of portals, and they've been coming in and out of portals, in and out of dimensions, and trying to ruin our lives because somebody got that almanac. You're gonna get back that almanac, because they coming for you. Yeah, sugar, they coming for you. They coming for you. They looking at planet Earth. They already here, and they coming. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying, sugar? You know what I'm saying? Coming for you. Coming for you. I'm just saying, So, for those who are in prison, you will be coming up out of there, going into another dimension, because that's just where it's at. So for y'all that's locked up, that's looking like this, y'all locked up looking like this, y'all gonna be coming out of there. That the ones that's worthy, the ones that's supposed to come out of there, y'all gonna be coming out of there. Yep, y'all gonna be coming out of there. Yep, you're gonna have somebody that come to you, and you think it's probably you see the man that's lifting this weight. Let me see. Can you see it? He lifting the weights. You see how he lifting the weights? The ones. Okay, so you see you. Okay, that's you lifting the weights, but the ones that's the spotters. The spotters are the angels that come for you, take you back to the promised land. But it'll come the way that it's supposed to come. The way you going to the promised land, or the way it's supposed to come. Wherever you at, you're going to the promised land. So wherever I'm going to the promised land. You know what I'm saying? But I'm created in a physical sense, in a physical, real sense. Right wherever I'm at. That's just that's what I'm about. And whoever is in my way will be moved aside. That's all. You'll just be moved aside. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah. Mm. Anyway, I don't know. I'm just saying. I just feel like this is probably, this is a new beginning. Of course, we know this, but it's just the way that things are happening. Everything is being revealed, and it's all the way. I mean, I'm talking about your worst enemies. Could be your cousins. All right, who knew that? I didn't know that. I didn't know that your worst enemies could be your cousin. I didn't know that you know that. Did you know? How many of you out there knew that your I didn't know that, but I mean, but see, a lot of you didn't know that they're literally stealing your money, your inheritance. I'm sorry, excuse me, your assets, your inheritance from your great grandparents, great grandparents. You supposed to get a knock on the door stating that oh, your grandparents died. Here's your estate, because that's how it is. That's what the white people get it all the time. But see, white people get it. You're not from this land. You're not even supposed to be getting a knock on your door, and that's why they want you to go to their schools, apply for welfare, to distract you from the fact that they're supposed to be knocking on your door. Your parents supposed to get a knock on the door about your inheritance. But I'm not supposed to be in this homeless shelter. But since I'm here and I'm getting my inheritance, well, and people are being abused up in here, and it's real bad. 5 women died up in here too. Ooh, it's so bad, but that's okay, because I'm about to get my inheritance. And the city is holding this. And nobody owns this building. The city holding this. So basically, technically, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get my inheritance, and we're gonna see. We're gonna create the promised land, sugar, one way or the other, honey. But when I get my inheritance, obviously I have different properties. I have 12 different other properties in different states. So it's gonna be everywhere. It's not gonna just be here. It's everywhere. Wherever I'm at, that's where it's gonna be. And I'm moving. I'm moving everywhere. Everywhere I'm moving. I'm traveling. I'm traveling. That's what I do. Because this is what it's about. This book is about traveling. Traveling, getting your estate. No, I'm sorry. Getting your RV. And I'm not talking about the big bulky ones I was talking about earlier. No, 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 no. I'm talking about the the RVs that's smaller, a little bit smaller, but it's a house compact. You put your children in there. You travel with your family. So I'm the creator of the Promised Land. I'm the creator of Shia and the Jetsons, Community Preservation in the Promised Land. Oh, this time going by so fast. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm just saying that I'm this is what it's about. Getting your RVs, honey. Traveling from traveling in 13 different areas in each state, from California to Florida, Tennessee to Michigan, Chicago. And you just travel and see your family. You just see your family. And you see, no, I'm sorry, you see nature with your family. You see nature with your family. You travel with your family. That's it. This is what it's about. And this is about what we've been dealing with. We've been dealing with vampires and shapeshifters and people that just don't want you to exceed, and all this stuff all around us. And that's why the Georgia Guidestones is saying, well, 7 billion must, you know, must be unalived, and that under 500 million must remain alive to travel and see the sights, sugar. So 7 billion, that's a lot of people. That's all around us, because they're not really human. I know that sounds crazy, but you not noticing it is even more crazier. If you don't notice, then that's crazy. If you don't notice that this is not right, this ain't normal. You're supposed to be traveling and living with your family. You're not supposed to be living in one house. You're supposed to be traveling and being in nature and seeing the sights and living off the land and having your own We supposed to have fruit trees aligned up all side of our communities. But we don't have no fruit trees. We just have male trees. So we just live in hell right now because we've been taken over by the vampires. Okay, I'm gonna get off this video, Sugar, and I'll talk to you later. Okay.